I just wanna be happy, happy tonight. You taking pictures, know your angles. Ooh, no, we ain't perfect, but we them close. Ooh, you give me something I can pay for. No angel, but you got a halo.
Hey KJ's world, welcome back to another video. So today this video is a bit different than the ones that we usually upload. This video is a bit more, I don't even know what to say. So remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell. And with no further ado, let's get into the video. If you know me from high school, you would know that I found my first love in high school. By the way, I went to Happy Grove High School, right? We were together for some years, like we almost made it to 11 years, so it was quite some time we were dating. We've been through bad, we've been through good, we've been through ups, we've been through down. No, this video is not about this particular person because I will never ever do a video about that particular person. But this is a video to just let you guys know that no matter what you're going through, there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Let me just say that, right? Yes, we broke up in the November, so it was going 10 years and some months basically, right? And we ended the relationship in, oh, it's not November, no, it's September. We ended the relationship in late September, early October. So it was official early October. It was official before October the 17th, which I know for a fact it was over before October the 17th. So we broke up late September, early October, right? You know them high school couple there, everybody know them. Yeah, are we that? You know, you see John, anywhere you see George, you see Janelle. We can't remember my name, but yeah, anywhere you see George, you see Janelle, always them. Yeah. It started off perfect, like I said before, then things got a bit sour. As any other relationship, things got a bit sour, right? We decided that we need to part. To call him George. George was my everything, like it was legit my everything. I gave up a lot of stuff. So this particular person, sorry, I went for the remote, sorry, I'm about to skip the song, but yeah, I changed a lot of stuff, or I didn't do a lot of stuff because I wanted to keep this person happy, right? It ended where we're not friends, but we're not enemies, right? After the relationship, I found out a lot of stuff about this particular person that I did not know while we were dating. It was hard. But anyway, fast track. After that relationship, I went in depression. I'm not talking normal depression. I'm like depression. I could not eat, I could not sleep, I could not do anything at all. I was over love. Even if I liked a guy, I would like them for 1 week and then I block them number, I don't want them again. Yeah, that sounds funny, right? But yeah, normally if I like someone, I'm gonna tell Kayla, like, Kayla, I like this guy. I was like, Janelle, by next week you're not like the guy again, so don't even tell me about this guy basically. Alright then. So back to depression state. I wasn't eating, I wasn't sleeping. I just moved out of the house that I was living before. I just moved out. I just started life basically. So I'm in this new environment. I don't know my first step. I took out loans to start life basically, to buy like my bed, my dresser, my TV, all my stuff while working so I could pay them back, blah blah blah. I had no idea that starting off would be that hard, because I'm going to be honest, it is so hard when you're starting off. Like, I don't think people understand. If you don't have help, it is so hard to start off. I'm not saying that you should not, because you have to make a step somewhere in your life. You have to start somewhere. You get what I'm saying? But it's so hard. So you just have to prepare for it mentally, because I don't think I was prepared. So that's why I just licked me. So it just licked me down. So, but yeah, I was at a point in my life where I was suicidal. So the only person that actually knew that I was getting there was Kayla. That's why sometimes, let me just put this out there. Kayla and I, friendship is far from perfect. It is far from perfect. I would say I am the strict one. I am very strict. I am very straightforward. I'm gonna take foolishness. and I will not hold back anything. If you're my friend, I believe that I should tell you as it is, and I'm not for pretty or none, because you're my friend and you know that I mean you good. Kayla is more like the sensitive one, and Kayla is the one to just let everything slide. I am not like that, and if Kayla is doing something, I will tell Kayla, Kayla, you're wrong, you need to fix that, you need to do this immediately. Not bossing her around about you like, this not gonna work, you have to go fix this, like this not gonna work, and I will get upset. And Kayla will normally fix it because she know like I genuinely just mean good. So me and Kayla relationship is far from perfect, but at the end of the day, Kayla is one of those persons when no one say me I go through something. So I moved from Kingston and I moved to Portmore. Moving to Portmore, it was a bit struggling because I work in New Kingston, so everything changed now. Like normally when I was living back in Augustown with my friend, I could leave, if I have work 12 o'clock, I would leave the house like 11:30 and still reach work in time. So back in Portmore now, it was kind of rough for me because the time frame, like if I want to reach work, I have to get up really early to beat traffic. I was late for work every morning. My manager was getting mad at me. The bills piling up, I don't know my next step, blah blah blah. So it was a lot for me. I have to pay my loan, I have to pay rent, I have to pay light, I have to pay all these things, and it's just not adding up. Alright, so what I did, I started doing makeup. So if any of my friends wanted to do makeup, I would do their faces and they would pay me, or anybody wanted to do makeup, I would do their faces and they would pay me. I used to do event planning, so like if they're having surprise party or whatever, I would go in and I would decorate and get that money. I used to be a promotion girl. Yeah, I used to work for Epicon, Lion Pride, Promo for You, Lay's, Pepsi. I used to be like around and about making ends meet. But there was a time when I realized I don't want to be a promo girl anymore because yeah, it was just not for me. I was too shy for that promo girl thing. And promo girl, you have to be out there and you know, willing to like, you know, but that was just not me. So it was not working out for me. The makeup thing, it was good, but then I was just getting like, oh, I really don't like doing people makeup and I'm not going to do something I don't enjoy doing, so this is out of it. But anyways, as I was saying, the bills was still getting too much for me. Like all those money could not cover the bill. Fast forward, I remember one night I was coming from work and I realized that I could not cover my bill for that month. I stopped on the step and then I don't know, it's just like this heavy thing came over me and I started crying. I started crying on the step in my work clothes. I had my ears in my hand, I had my work bag in my hand, and I just stopped on the step and started crying. Like legit, Kayla was inside, they had no idea. I was out there for like 2 hours, but Kayla, like normally Kayla would time, like I would be home like 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock past, I was not there. 10 o'clock past, I wasn't home. Well, I wasn't inside, but I was on the step, but she had no idea. So she called me, she could not get me. So I think she was coming out of the house now to go at the front to see if I was maybe out there, or you know, the bus leave me at the front and maybe me I talk to somebody. So coming out, she saw me on the step. So she came and she hugged me and she like, well, I'm this type of person. When I'm crying, I don't like to talk about what I'm going through. I'm just this type of person, and that is the reason why I fell in depression. So before I continue, I want to say, if you're going through something, I do recommend that you find help, find someone that you can talk to. If you're in a belief, you can talk to your friend, because they will talk back, or your family member. You can get counseling cheap. Like I'm talking about, you can get for 8 grand. You can get counseling cheap, so I do recommend that you get it. So I was not talking to a lot of people about what I was going through. That's the reason I fell in depression. So I was crying and Kayla came and Kayla hugged me and Kayla was like, Janelle, life is going to get better. And I'm like, Kayla, life just not getting better. Like it keeps getting worse. Like no matter how many times I try, no matter how many things I do, people I love just leave. Everything just keeps coming down on me. Anyways, I stopped crying, I came up and I ate and I went to bed. The other day I went to work with my eyes swollen. I have a manager that knows me pretty well, so he was like, what's wrong with you? And I normally tell him what is happening. The other night I was coming home and then it was on my mind. So after I spoke to my manager, he was like, Janelle, things don't normally go the way you want it to go. You get what I'm saying? Like you will go through things in life. This is life. Life will throw a lot of things at you. You just have to learn how to work with it or work around it. You get what I'm saying? So I was in my room and I was on the bed. Oh my god, let me fix this. Are you going to, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with this ring light? So I was on my bed and there was this urge like, Janelle, pray. I'm not one of those persons that pray pretty often, because I always believe that I'm not one of God's favorite child on earth. So I don't pray a lot. I'm going to be honest. I don't say praise God, hallelujah a lot. I used to go to church and I stopped going to church. So I'm not one of those persons, right? So on the bed I just felt this urge to pray. So I got up and I went on my knees. While I was on my knees, I started talking about other things that were bothering me, like the things that I did not tell Kayla, things that I don't tell anybody. At the time I was single, I didn't have like a boyfriend like I could just tell. I wasn't going to tell, well, I told Deja what I was going through. That is my best friend in America. You guys will see her, because when she comes to Jamaica, she have to come on this channel. I'm gonna ask you. But yeah, so I was on my knees and I was praying and I started crying like, guy, why me? No matter when I turn in life, things keep coming at me and I just cannot do this. Like, I just want out. Like, I'm going to just take the long way out. So I remember multiple times when I got up off my knees, right, I felt a bit light. Like, I felt like, yeah, the prayer they work. You know when the prayer they work. So I stepped back a bit. I was like, God, just let me forget everything and just sleep. I just want to sleep. I don't want to remember anything. I don't want to remember about my ex-boyfriend. I don't want to remember the bills. I don't want to remember family. I don't remember anything. Just let me sleep, please. I'm just asking you one night of good comfort. Anyways, believe it, people, when I slept that night, I slept like a baby. All if the house that burned down, we probably would even wake to all the sleep with sweetening. Anyways, going through depression, I realized that if I'm taking a pill, I would normally take more than the recommended amount, or the amount the doctor tell me to take. I want more than that. I always want more than that. So I'm like, whoa, it's getting really bad. I didn't want to burden my mommy. I didn't want to burden my big brother, because they do have a life too and they do have things that they're going through too. So I don't like to like put too much on people. So I remember one night I had a phone, and before I even changed the number, I just turned the phone off. Like, the phone was off for like 2 months. Nobody could talk to me. If you want to talk to me, you had to have Kayla's number or IG to talk to me. You cannot call me. None tall, you can't call me. Unless me call you, you cannot call me. So at that point, my mommy realized that something was like, she's like, Janelle love phone. So Janelle not have phone, something is happening. So my mommy like, Janelle, what is happening? And my mom was like, Janelle, life will get hard. And again, so much people are telling me say life will get hard. Going through, I was like, they're always saying that life will get hard. When will it get better? Why am I turning so? Guys, when I turn so, let me be professional. So I'm like, they're always saying that life will get easy, but life just not get easy. Life not get easy at all. So in depression, I was still posting stuff on Instagram, like to make people laugh. Like, can you believe it? I am here suicidal, but I'm posting things on Instagram to make people laugh. Or if my friends are sad, I'll be the first to crack a joke or do something to make them laugh, basically, while I was going through a lot. So I'm like that. I like to just put it out there, put the best foot forward and hide everything that I'm going through. Which I realized after a while that is not good. This is not good, because you don't allow people to assist you that actually want to help. You do not allow people to try their best to work with you. So if it's a case that I did not allow my mommy in, or I did not let Kayla in, I would not even be here. And you guys would not know me, because this was way before YouTube. So you guys would not even know Janelle. If you never know me from Instagram, you wouldn't even know me right now. You wouldn't even know this jovial Janelle. I always tell people that this Janelle that you guys are getting right now, it took some time for me to build this Janelle. I've been suffering with depression since 2016. But you have a time where it's so bad, then you have a time where I am so depressed I don't even want to be on earth. So it took some while for me to open up to people. Get what I'm saying? I'm not going to say I'm at a place in life where, yeah, I've reached my goal or I've reached the place that I want to be in life. No, I'm not saying that, right? But I've learned to accept things. I've learned to work with things, and I've learned that things will not always go the way that you planned or you want them to, but that's a part of life. I just have to be patient, and I just have to love myself and know that things will get better. And I know that I'm not the only person on this earth that has ever been through depression or know what depression feels like. You get what I'm saying? But you have some person that will not talk. They will not talk. Like me, will talk now, but I'm very careful the things I say. I'm not going to tell everybody what I'm going through. You get what I'm saying? But even though there's a lot of bad going on, there's also a lot of good going on, because I have life and I have amazing friends and I have amazing, well, that's all my family members, but yeah, the ones that I talk to, they're so good to me, they're so kind, they're so patient, and we can't talk to them about anything. Oh yeah, I do know that I have people that love me. So I'm just here to tell you that if you're going through depression or anything, you need to talk. Like, it's best you talk, it's best you seek help, professional help, preferably professional help, because sometimes these people will talk, they will tell your people your business. So professional help. If you want to write about it, write about it. Anything that you want to do, get to know yourself, what you like, what you don't like, what you like to do, what you don't like to do. So alone time is very important, but too much alone time is not good, because a lot of things will come across your mind and they're not always good. You get what I'm saying? So what I do, I'm going to tell you guys what I do to help with my depression. I'm a music lover, and if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I'm always singing. I am always singing. I'm always laughing and those stuff. Once I have my music on, things will get better. It's funny, but yeah, it's true. Even if I'm crying and some music play, I go sing. Music get me through it, right? Music, and I would say going out. I like dressing up. I like getting my face done. I like, you know, looking cute. So even if I'm going through depression, well, I'm cute. You get what I'm saying? So I do recommend that you do things that make you happy, or put aside things that you love to do. Always put yourself first. Put yourself first. Your happiness is the most important thing in that relationship. Once you're happy, that's the more. And communication, like, communication is very important in a relationship too. If you don't like something, don't be afraid to say you don't like it. If you feel offended, don't be afraid to say you feel offended. If that person is doing something you don't like, tell them straight up, I don't like that, don't do it again. And for sex, you're free to tell that person no for sex. You know that, right? Even if you're not married and you don't want sex, you're free to tell the person, no, I don't want sex. You get what I'm saying? I appreciate when I go through things, because I know when I come out of that particular thing, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm going to feel so much better. So when I go through things these days, I'm like, well, I know so when I come out of this, that Victoria goes sweet. You get what I'm saying? So stay focused. Know that somebody loves you. Like, me might not know you, but yeah, you know what, somebody out there love you and love you for you. So don't stay in something because you feel like nobody not love you, not gonna ever love you. No. I when the person say nobody not gonna love you like how me love you, I like that. Like, so much people in the world and you alone love me, sir. What would you so make you alone love me? What would me so make you alone love me? Nothing go so. Nothing go so. So don't make nobody tell us say and them alone are gonna love you, and them alone are gonna treat you right. Nobody else not gonna love you. Can you go find somebody who drop dead over ease from the ground where you walk? You get what I'm saying? So stay focused and know that you have a reason on this earth. You have a reason on this earth, and things will get better. So just stay focused and you will get through it. And so remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell. And bye.